Hello there, everybody! Welcome back to another Kagami Reviews. This is Cavern Kings. It's the beta version. It's on Steam right now. I wanted to show this off, and I'm going to leave it in this mode right here. Go down to Options. There is a Holiday mode, and I love the way it looks. So these are the options. Obviously, best sound ever. So, we'll dive right in. Standard mode. I have played a little bit of it. Got some extra characters unlocked. Plenty of characters. We're going to use Jack. So this game, it's a very fun game. I'm trying to think of like how to describe it. It's similar with its roguelike elements, similar to something like Isaac, but the gameplay feels, well, let me not talk about it and just show you. So it's a, I don't know what you call these shooters, but it's one of these. I just control it with the mouse. I believe there's also controller support, and you have a variety of different weapons you can use. You're randomly given some weapons at the beginning. I don't know specifically how many different weapons there are, but there are different weapons that you get at the beginning. And your goal is to go down. It's like Spelunky meets Isaac meets, I don't know. What's that game called? I can't think of its name. Anyway, so you have a melee weapon, which is this. It's a jackhammer. You just keep going down to your death, mate. That's okay. And I have this saw blade gun. So the point is to make as much progress as you can and make money, get sandwiches. That's the whole point of this game. It's to make sandwiches! No. I need to play a game where you actually need to make sandwiches so I can make that reference without it being awkward and weird and sound like I'm just sexist. I didn't say... I shouldn't sound like I'm sexist, though. I guess that's just the connotation that comes with someone asking for a sandwich. So, you have crits, everything like that. Jackhammer kind of helps keep you in the air a little bit. But there are lots of different weapons. Well, I don't want to say lots. There are different weapons. And the point is you need to manage how long you should stay on a given floor and how long you'll be alive. Now, I haven't used the controller controls for this yet. Like, well, I'm using keyboard and mouse. I have not used the actual controller support on this. I believe it would be one of those things where, depending on what you've played, would mostly depend on which one you would prefer. For these, I never really played too many of these types of games. It's kind of a, I don't want to say a twin-stick shooter, but with my limited knowledge of different game types, or just the name of different game types, I don't really know what to call it. So you have TNT blocks, and they drop items. Risk of Rain. That's the game I was looking for. It's similar to Risk of Rain in that, TNT. It's similar to Risk of Rain in that aspect of like the way the levels are designed, because you need to manage. Like, obviously this big thing is going to come down, it's going to crush me. So should I continue fighting? Because that just is game over. Like, insta game over. Also different types. And you get unlocks based on, well, a plethora of different things. All depends on what you are doing, what you have, and who you've been playing as, I believe. Because I think there are some character-specific unlocks, but I'm not entirely sure. But I'm just playing it because I like it. It's pretty fun. It is in its... I think it's $10. I'll have a link to the Steam page on it. So there'll be a link to the Steam page. I think it was $10. I bought it on sale for... Or I got it on sale for $8.99. I think it was just 10% off of it. So, not too expensive, and seems like a game that has a lot to it. Like, Risk of Rain was a really fun game where you could sink a bunch of hours into it and just overall have a great time. And this seems like it's going to be kind of similar in that aspect. What I haven't actually mentioned is one of the primary ways that you normally get things is by opening chests and stuff. Oh, thank God I didn't die. No, don't. Also spikes. Oh! I thought that was health, not spikes. So, don't walk on spikes. You can destroy them with your melee. If you do it I'm gonna die. Don't die. So, it's a fun game. I recommend it if you like this type of game. And we'll just wait for that to come to me. Never mind. That's fine. So, that's kind of how the game plays out. We'll go and we'll show off the other character. You need to go down and hopefully show off a different weapon. There's co-op in it. It's local only right now. And there's also an arena mode, which we'll do the arena mode is survive as long as possible. But we'll just do the other character, which is Mishka, cute little bear with anger problems. Her attack speed increases as her health decreases. So just click quick hold. Restart. I want to show off a different weapon. Exit to menu. I don't know if there's actually a quick way to do that. There we go. Got a different one right here. So, different character and a different weapon. Also, it's as simple as right click. Is this? And then, well, we don't have the gun yet. But range. Yes. Okay, we got two different ones. So, I have a harpoon gun, and that one is good for taking out long amounts of enemies chalked up in a row. But, oh, that was terrible. But of course, it's way more accurate needed, but also does a lot of damage. So it all depends on your playstyle. What I would like to see is actually having a choice, just from the get-go. It's cool that you don't have a choice, but a lot of the times I just feel like I want a harpoon run, and then I have to, struggle before I get the harpoon gun. Paranautical Activity had a very similar thing initially, where the M14 and the shotgun were my favorites for the longest time. And not that it's bad, it just is not my cup of tea. So one of the cool things you can do right here is, might not actually need to. Alright, we have enough actually, but you can bring chests down with you. Just destroy the thing underneath, and that's how you get them to go down with you. Which I think is pretty cool, because if you're having... Oh, okay. Stop. There we go. My mouse messed up for a second, I guess, and would not stop it. I don't know if... It doesn't feel like it was my mouse, because I've never had any problems like that, but maybe it was just a small... Like I was clicking and holding down, and it just remembered I was holding it down. So, we'll see if that becomes anything in the future. So, ice... Different terrains, depending on what you're... Ooh, I don't really want to mess with that. Yeah, they'll still hit me. I didn't know if that would potentially go back down. So you want to get as much done as possible, as fast as possible. Oh, do not want to do that one, actually. Well, there you go. As you can see, it's jammed up here in the ceiling. We can knock it down. Come back for it later. So there are... I don't know exactly how many different items are, but there are plenty of items to keep it fresh. Plenty of different items. And then there are also bosses, which hopefully we'll get to take a quick little look at what some of the bosses look like. As you can see, that's kind of like a champion enemy. Sometimes they can drop you more money, or they'll drop you better things. More loot, more goodness. So we do have these guys trapped here, which is absolutely a trap, because I can't get out of there without it. So I'm only going to go for bringing one of these down. Well, I can actually get both of them. Why not? Oh, get off me! I have noticed sometimes it's a little hard to see, but not so much that would actually hinder the gameplay an immense amount. And that's our double jump, which is useless in this area specifically. I'll pop this open, get even more, and drop this down. So I have, if you take too long, you're gonna have a bad time, because the enemies will start to pile up on you pretty bad, as from what I've seen. And luckily we have a character where she can shoot faster the more harm's way she's in, so the lower her health is. And initially, in a previous update on this, I have seen this game has been out for a little while. Is that chest still up there? I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna just drop down to the next floor. Come on, come on, yeah! So you can kind of use this to fly. It's a little broken. Oh, that's not what I was looking for. So there are varying enemy types. It doesn't seem there are too many different enemies. It might be like some games where I'm not far enough to actually see the different enemies. There we go. Let's have... Oh! Oh, God, the knockback. Let's just go over here. There we go. So we are doing... Oh, I'm gonna die. Yep! So it's one of those games where it'll spiral out of control really fast. But thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoy. Give this game a look out if you want to see it. It's in beta right now, so you can give it some time to think about it, make an educated decision. But I think it's pretty cool. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching, and I hope y'all have a fantastic day, night, or, you know, whole week. Have a whole great month, year. Happy New Year. Hopefully it's better than this one.